be doing a quick air test of the Minelab Vanquish 440. I'll go ahead and turn the machine on now, and I apologize if I have to have my phone in this weird position. I can't have it anywhere near the coil of the detector, otherwise it sets it off. Be going over my targets real quick. I have the standard penny, nickel, diamond, quarter. I also have a solid brass belt buckle, a large Mexican silver coin, about in between a $50 and a silver dollar as far as US coins go. I have a large 14 karat gold ring, I have a large 10 karat gold ring, and then I have a smaller 10 karat gold ring. Then I have this piece of gold plated brass jewelry, as you can see here. And then I have right here a ruler that I printed off and have it right at 0. So we'll start first with the penny. And that stops around 9.5 inches. Go ahead with the nickel. And about the same, maybe a little bit more. We'll do the dime. And again, about the same. The quarter. About the same. Do the large silver Mexican coin. About 11. Do the piece of jewelry. About the same. The small 10 karat ring. And that goes a little bit farther. That goes out to about 11. The large 10 karat ring. About 11 and a half, and a large 14 karat ring. 12. And then finally the brass belt buckle. And this is solid brass. Let's say about 13 and a half, 14 inches. But one thing I will tell you is that the Vanquish series uses multi-frequencies, and one thing I noticed when doing air tests with a multi-frequency machine is a lot of your single-frequency detectors will detect a smaller object at a less amount of distance, and that's just how metal detection technology works with the frequencies that are transmitted through a coil. But with a multi-frequency machine like the Vanquish series, a lot of stuff terminates in distance at about the same distance. So I think that does give a little bit of an edge over a single frequency machine. And I know air tests aren't as accurate as in the ground tests. I do plan on making a little bit of a test bed soon, but unfortunately with the rain that's been kind of putting a damper on things. And ground tests can also have inaccuracies because depending on where you live in the United States or in the world, the mineralization, the density, and the moisture content of the ground will vary dramatically. And if a coin has been in the ground a long time, it will actually leach out part of the metal into the soil, which creates a halo which will add to the depth. But again, that depends on the soil, the acidity of it, and some other factors. But I will say that for the money, this machine is $279.99 currently. I don't really think you're going to find a detector with either the same amount of depth or the same amount of features that you will with the Vanquish 440. Now there is the 540, it's $100 more, but about the only difference that you get with that machine is Bluetooth and a backlight. The 440 over the $200 340, you get pinpointing and some more discrimination modes. I think that $80 difference is worth it, but the $100 difference just to gain Bluetooth and the backlight, in a large, you do get a larger coil. But the issue with the larger coil, the 540 has a 12-inch coil, same shape as this one. You're not going to be able to filter out trash as well, because a larger coil is going to have a larger search area. So if there's coins mixed in with trash in a close proximity, it may just completely reject the signal that's returned to the machine. a larger coil is great for relic hunting or older sites that don't have as much trash, but if you primarily hunt in parks, you're going to want a smaller coil because most public parks have already been hunted out back in the 70s and 80s for, older, deeper coins. So most of the stuff you'll find at parks is going to be at shallower depths. And there's also, of course, going to be more trash. There's going to be more pull tabs, pieces of aluminum foil, etc. that a smaller coil will be able to help filter out better. So if you're a coin shooter, or just for general detecting purposes, I'd say that the 440 is probably the best machine on the market for the money. Of course, there are detectors that are $800, $1,000, $1,500. They're going to have more depth capability, but again, for the money, I don't think you're going to be able to find a better machine, especially one with the amount of features that the 440 has. Anyway, thanks for watching.